Hey you guys, what's going on? It's Teenage Knight, and today I'm here for week 9 of Riker Sterling's sophomore season. Last video we beat Kansas, and then today we are jumping in to a top 25 matchup with West Virginia. If we win, we most likely move up in the rankings. If they win, they will definitely move up in the rankings. And they're picking us to win this game. Last game we threw like 5 touchdowns against Kansas, and this West Virginia defense apparently has a top 10 passing defense in the country. So we're going to test that. What are their schedules, or what is their schedule looking like? They lost to Bama in week 1 by 5, and then they've won since then. They haven't really beat anybody, though. They beat FCS, then they beat Maryland, then they beat Texas, then they beat Texas Tech. None of them are ranked, so they really haven't beaten anybody. So we are their first test. We've already been tested a couple times, I believe. I meant to look at our schedule to see that. How many times have we been tested? We really haven't been, actually. I mean, we lost to Tennessee, who's now 3-5. Dang. That doesn't look good on us. But we haven't really been tested yet, so this is really our first test of the season as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into week 9. Okay, so we will be getting the ball to start today, so we get to set the tone. Hopefully we can score on the first possession. And on the first play, we have a deep route. That's interesting. Okay. It's going to be D.D. Westbrook going deep. We need to silence his crowd a little bit. On 1st and 10, there's the snap. We roll out to the right side. And right there to R1. Wide open, Jeffrey Mead. Already inside West Virginia territory. A 29-yard gain. 8 stick. We were running stick a lot last game. It obviously worked, but hopefully we don't abuse it too much this game. 1st and 10 now out of shotgun. There's the snap. And slant right over the middle. Caught by D.D. Westbrook. First down Sooners. 13-yard gain. Against these guys, I'm not really going to look for the deep ball as much as I was against Kansas. Against these guys, I'm going to try to pretty much just short passes downfield because that's what works most of the time. Now, obviously, if someone gets wide open deep downfield, that's where I'm going to go. But plays like that, a 17-yard gain to Jeffrey Mead, it's easy. And we are running the same exact play now, which is stick again. Or 3 of 3, 59 yards, and on 1st and 10, we'll send Piran in motion once again. And this time I'm going to roll out to the right side, and I'm going to slide before I get hit here because we've gotten some bullcrap fumbles over the last few games, and frankly, I'm kind of tired of it. But anyway, 2nd and 1 from about the 6-yard line and shotgun. Jeffrey Mead in the slot. So let's see where they go. I was trying to see what the defense is going to do. We're just going to roll out to the right side and walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. And we'll take a 7-0 lead. I can deal with that as long as, our kicker can make this, and he does. Defense, please hold, and the defense doesn't hold. Thanks, guys. Okay, 7-7, 2:21 to go in the first quarter. Jarvis Baxter's going deep. See, these guys aren't bringing their safeties up. Kansas kept bringing their safety. Oh my God. How do you leave him? What? Okay, so that DB can just immediately know where that ball's going and make a play on it. I should have rifled that to square. Should have done a bullet pass or whatever it's called to square, and that would have been a first down. But 2nd and 10. And, okay, now they're leaving a QB spy. Don't really like that, but we'll find D.D. Westbrook wide open, and he runs into his own blocker. Had he gotten around Jeffrey Mead, he probably could have got an extra 10 to 15 yards. Yeah, we're not running that bullcrap play. Yeah, let's run a read option. Let's see how well it works. On 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And who are you going to read on here? You're going to read Samaje, you're going to read me. Okay, you're going to go with Samaje. And then that guy isn't going to block worth a crap. Okay, 2-yard gain. Thanks for blocking, whatever receiver you are. But on 2nd and 8, and we're going to try a screen pass to Samaje and see how well it works. Alright, these haven't worked so well over the last few days, and Samaje got caught up on a blocker, so I couldn't throw it, and then the D-line got back to me. Sometimes the AI in this game, it's like they run into a blocker and can't figure out how to get around the other side of him. And now my controller's vibrating, which tells me West Virginia must be pretty loud right now. 3rd and 18. There's the snap, and right... Oh my God, what? We fumbled. How in the world did we fumble that? And it was recovered by West Virginia. I don't know how to say that guy's name, but I guess West Virginia's got the ball now. And now we're down by 7. Thanks for the blocking, guys. That was amazing. I know I held on to the ball maybe a little bit too long, but it was 3rd and 18. You have to let the routes develop a little bit. And right there over the left side, caught by Mead, and he's got the first down, 13-yard gain. We need to just go back to the short routes that worked on that first possession. Now we're running Y stick. And on 1st and 10, Baxter is going deep. I couldn't say his name. Is that safety going to read that? Oh my God, what? Jarvis Baxter is wide open within 30 yards, and we overthrew, so we had to dive for it. But still a 53-yard gain. There was nobody around him. I don't know how he got that open. But 1st and goal, I will definitely take it. And 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. I'd like to tie us before the end of the first. And that's not going to happen on that play. Loss of 6. And we're probably going to go into the second quarter down. Yep. Okay. I could have made that throw to Westbrook probably, but I didn't want to risk a pick. Because the last thing what you need right now is for them to go up by 2 scores. And we are literally running the same exact play. Okay. I'm sending Flowers to the end zone because we need to change up something about this play. And Dimitri Flowers to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. There we go. And we'll tie this ball game right back up at 14. 7 of 8, 163 yards and a touchdown. And defense. And the defense held him to a field goal. Okay, I'll take that. We can get our lead back on this possession. That'll be good. If we can score. But on 1st and 10, here 4.5 minutes to go in the half. And come on, roll it to the right. Somebody get open, please. Right there. Dang it. How come, like, they do the animation like they're going to throw it, but if they get hit in the middle of that animation, you're just going down. The ball doesn't even, like, fly out. Like, at least in the newer Madden, like, if you get hit during that, it'll either, like, fly forward or, you know, your guy will fumble it. It's more realistic, I guess. But right there, over the middle, caught by Westbrook, which obviously that would add more fumbles to us most of the time. But still, I feel like that one, we were, like, had they not hit me for another half second, that ball would have been out. But 1st and 10, and we're going to send Westbrook deep over the middle and see what he can do. And no, we're not. We're going to go to Quick, who can't hold on to it. Guys, you have to at least catch the ball if it hits you directly in the hands. Like you were standing still. It's not even like you were trying to run at the same time. 2nd and 10. And right there, wide open over the middle, caught by Jarvis Baxter. And I think he's got the first down on the play. 10-yard gain. 3:50 to go in this half. Let's run stick. If they bring that safety up, or if that safety becomes stupid again, we're just going to attack them deep with Westbrook. Come on, safety, scoot up. Okay, they left him one-on-one coverage, and D.D. Westbrook easily has his guy beat. No, he doesn't. Okay. How does he have that kind of closing speed? How far out of position was he? Because he looked pretty out of position on that play. Okay. He was not as... Had I waited maybe another, like, couple seconds, I think I could have gotten him, but that DB looked way out of position. And obviously he wasn't. I think he kind of baited me into that throw, honestly. But 2nd and 10 in shotgun. And we're just going to take off. I'm not even going to try to throw that screen. I don't think it would have worked. 3rd and 7. Okay, slants middle. We have 8 carries, averaging negative 0.9. And on 3rd and 7 out of shotgun, where are we going to go with this? Someone get open, please. Someone get open, please. Yeah, we're just going to take off. I saw square open at the last second. But we get the first down anyway, so it doesn't matter. 12-yard gain. 3:09 to go here in the half. Let's run stick. How many plays are called stick? Because this isn't the same stick that we ran earlier. Now Mark Andrews is in at receiver. A.D. Miller's in the slot. Dimitri Flowers is in the slot. Who's on the far side? Okay, I don't know what I just did there, but 1st and 10. Right there to X. Dimitri Flowers gets popped. Okay, 70-yard gain. I thought he fumbled that for a second. He got leveled, though. Halfback dive, going to send Samaje right up the middle, as I am going to take a drink real fast before I snap this ball. Okay, 2nd and 3. Handoff Samaje right up the middle, and he's got the first down. Okay. And somehow we get thrown back. 6-yard gain. All right, we're just kind of moving down the field very slowly right now, but if we score, I'll take it. 1st and 10, who's on the outside? It's Westbrook. What's that safety going to do? Is that safety going to go help? Nope, but that DB covers. But right there, Baxter's open. Touchdown, Sooners. And we take a 21-17 lead. We're 11 of 14, 223 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We're doing pretty good so far. And defense. Okay, defense let up another field goal, but we still have the lead. So if we can score here, we'll make it an 8-point game, which would obviously be very good. 59 seconds to go in the half. Can we score? Deep down the middle, wide open Dimitri Flowers, and he's got the first down, obviously. 41-yard gain. I mean, as long as he caught that, it doesn't matter had he been immediately tackled, it would have been a first. But he's into West Virginia territory. So now on 1st and 10, 54 seconds to go in the half. I don't know why in the world we were burning timeouts. We got a 41-yard gain. And over the middle, wow. Okay. I'm still, like, not used to these safeties. I don't know what it is. But these safeties react way faster than they do in Madden. Well, at least this year's Madden. But on 2nd and 10 in shotgun, take the snap. And right there over the middle, that's caught by G.D. Westbrook, and he's got the first down around the 10-yard line. Kind of afraid he dropped that because he was hit pretty hard. But he held on to it. 1st and 10, 44 seconds to go. Still don't know why in the world we were burning timeouts. We could have saved all 3. But on 1st and 10, there's the snap. And throw to the outside, caught by Meade, into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. We throw 3 touchdowns and run for 1 in this half. 14 of 18, 298 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Now, please, defense, don't let them score right before halftime. Okay, they let them get a field goal before halftime, and then they got a touchdown. So our 8-point lead is now gone. But they got a field goal before halftime to make it 23-28, and then they got a touchdown, and then I'm guessing they went for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game and miss. So it's only a 1-point game, which is okay with me as long as they block and we can score. I don't know what it is. Some games, these guys block anything that's thrown at them, and then there's days like last week where, like, the guys just come through like they're nothing. And blitzing. That's our weakness. 3rd and 27. We need routes to develop, guys. I'm going to need you to block. And I can't drop back very far. So I'm going to need you guys to block a whole lot better than what you have so far this drive. And right there over the middle, and Micaiah Quick, are you not even going to turn around to look for the ball? Okay, the defense did hold them, but like, Quick didn't even look for the ball. He just let the defender tip it down. But 1st and 10 out of shotgun, take the snap and roll out to the right side because we need to buy some time. And I'll just take off. I got the first down the sideline and break a tackle out of bounds. 26-yard gain. Gets us out of that danger that we were just in. 12 carries for 14 yards. That's how many times I've been sacked today. Okay, 1st and 10. Jarvis Baxter's going deep. And that safety, okay, he's actually going to cover him this time. I can't let routes develop if you guys don't block. 2nd and 19. I had a guy coming open. Square would have been wide open, but I didn't get enough blocking. Okay, good. They picked up the blitz that time. I'm just going to take off. And if we get this first down, I'm going to slide. Break the tackle. All right, get out of bounds. Whew. 24-yard gain. Cannot believe we got that first down. I did not expect to break a tackle. But we can't get hit again on this drive, or else we are probably going to be injured because we've ran 2, like, I think total on this drive we ran like 50 yards. And we're going to heave that deep downfield, and it is caught by Jeffrey Meade into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Thank God we underthrew that, actually. Normally that results in a really bad play, but the safety apparently didn't turn around and look for the ball. But we get a score out of it, so whatever. Are we going to go for 2 now? Yes, we are. Okay. So that will make it a 7-point game if we get this. So Flowers, please come open, because this is normally where I throw it or I just take off. And we are into the end zone. Okay. I thought we were going to get stopped there for a second, but luckily we broke a tackle. So that makes it a 7-point game. Defense, please. And the defense... What in the world happened? We have the ball on the 1-yard line. Their 1-yard line. What happened? 77-yard kick. Howard got his... sorry. Durant dropped Howard's pass. And then a defensive penalty. What? What kind of defensive penalty gets us the ball at the 1... I don't know. I guess they got picked off or something. But anyway, on 1st and goal, QB draw. And we will not get into the end zone. Okay. At least we didn't get stuffed there. I mean, we kind of did, but we could have very easily lost yards. Let's just run a read option. Because I know that's pretty much guaranteed to get us into the end zone. This could be like the turning point of the game, is us getting the ball at the 1-yard line. And we walk into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. And I think that's another game where we have 6 total touchdowns. Because we've thrown for 4 and ran for 2. And our defense holds again. And sorry, something's caught in my throat, I guess. But on 1st and 10, Baxter going to go to the outside. And Westbrook going deep over the middle. And wow, that linebacker came through untouched. There was nobody that even tried to block him. Luckily, we got out of there. And I think P. Ryan might have picked up the block. But I want to go back and look at that. Because watch this. This dude comes to... Okay, so it was... I guess everyone else was kind of occupied. But no, look. The center could have made a block. Because he followed that guy until he went and got picked up by the... Okay, let me actually use the highlighter thing here. He followed this dude until he was picked up by the right guard. Or left tackle, I guess. At that point, he should have come back across the middle and tried to block this dude. But you could have at least dove and, like, chipped him or something to slow him down. But no, you counted on Samaje to catch this block. He was within a yard of me. Thank God we have Samaje P. Ryan. 1st and 10. Jeffrey Mead going deep over the middle, and so is Flowers. And they're blitzing a corner. He is wide open again. DD, oh my God, if we could stop overthrowing passes. But another game where we've thrown for over 400 yards, I think. I think that's another game where we've thrown for over 400 yards. I don't know why they're just, I don't know why they decided to blitz a DB there and then not have anybody cover Westbrook. That was a horrible decision on their part, and they blitz again and come right through. I don't know why our offensive line cannot pick up a blitz. That is their job. 2nd and 18. Westbrook on the outside. Who's going deep on the... It's got to be Baxter, right? I think it is. But he's not even open. But Westbrook is over the middle. Caught for a 1st down. And down and around the 10-yard line. A 22-yard gain. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. If we can get a touchdown here, that almost seals the deal, I think. I think that'll pretty much put this game away. But on 1st and goal, I can't talk. Okay, I don't know how in the world that lineman got turned around there. To the end zone. Caught by Westbrook. Touchdown, Sooners. I honestly have no idea how that pass was completed. I thought it was going to be picked off. But, I mean, I'll take the score. I want to go back and look at that and see if he actually got a foot down. Can I? Yeah, about to say, can I do that? Okay. So we're all to the right side. We avoided this dude and then threw at the last possible second. And I thought this dude was at least going to tip it down, if not pick it off. Because look at that. He's in front of Westbrook. And then Westbrook just steps in front of him and takes that ball. And then gets a foot down. Barely in bounds, but he does get a foot down. So that is a touchdown for us. And that will make it a 3-touchdown game. And our defense holds again. So let me get this straight. You guys let up 52 points to Tennessee back in week 2. And now against the 11th ranked team in the country, you're holding them to 29. Okay. That makes perfect sense. But I think if we score here, we might be pulled from the game. Just because we'd be up by 4 touchdowns if we score here. We're going to send Quick deep, just because I want to see if Micaiah Quick can burn anybody here. And he attracts the attention of 2 DBs and a safety. And we're going to throw on the run and tip down. Okay. We haven't thrown a pick yet, so I should probably stop doing stupid throws before I throw us our first pick of the game. But 3rd and 12, I guess Stoops wants to keep this drive alive, so we're going to run 4 verts. And on 3rd and 12, right there over the middle, Dimitri Flowers, 1st down. Plays too easy, 28-yard gain. 4 minutes to go in the game. We're not running a screen. Sure, I'll run Y stick again before I run that stupid screen. 1st and 10, Baxter going deep, Jeffrey Mead in the slot. Let's see, can we do anything here? Yep, I'll just... Flowers, how do you drop that? Please explain to me, Dimitri Flowers, how in the world you drop that pass. 2nd and 10, Sterling in shotgun. Quick in the slot. I don't see anyone open, and I'll get sacked. Loss of 10. How many times have we been sacked today? Because I understand that part of my problem is I am holding on to the ball too long. And the receivers aren't getting open fast enough or whatever. But still, I want to know how many times we've been sacked today. Roll out to the right side, and we get sacked again because those guys can't hold their block long enough for me to get to the outside. But our defense holds again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And now let's run a read option. So with 2:44 to go in the game, up by 3 scores, we are still in for some reason. And on a read option, we're going to keep it ourselves right up the middle, and we'll get the first down, a 10-yard gain. Trying to get some of our rushing yards back. We have 20 carries for 19 yards. I'm pretty sure at least 10 of those have been sacks. And on 1st and 10, P. Ryan in the backfield with us. We're going to run another read option. This time we're going to give it to Samaje, and Samaje's got about an 8-yard gain. Oh, 6. Okay, whatever. Either way, I'm thinking we're going to score on this possession, and we might throw for, what would this be, 6 total touchdowns? Or 6 passing touchdowns? It'd be 8 total in this game. Never mind. Going down again. Look at that. All of them were back there by the time I got sacked. Every single one of them. 3rd and 11. Offensive line, y'all got to do something. 3rd and 11. In shotgun. Take the snap. Go out to the right side. We're just going to take off rather than risk a pick here. And I'll risk a fumble. And that's exactly what happened. I said I would risk a fumble, and that's exactly what happened. Great. Because of course that's what's going to happen. And they did score once again, but not that it really matters. It's 50-36. 56 seconds to go in the game. They would need an absolute miracle right now. 1st and 10, and we're going to keep it ourselves, break that tackle, and be brought down after a 3-yard gain. They're going to start burning timeouts. They think they still have a chance in this. I mean, I guess technically, if they could force us to punt, like if they stop us from getting a first down, they could force us to punt, have the ball with about probably 40 seconds to go. If they could score like within 1 to 2 plays, like they'd pretty much have to score or get a play like off, get a huge play off and get out of bounds, and then try to score. So they'd have to score within 1 to 2 plays, and then get the onside kick, and then score very quickly again. And they are going to get the ball back, but I doubt they're able to do that. Let's just send play by play. All right, shorts to shorts for 13 yards, then it dropped, then another 13, then dropped. Yeah, this game's over. Let's just watch these last 11 seconds, see what happens. I want to see if they can get into the end zone in these last 11 seconds to make this look like a 1-score game. So Skylar Howard sits back in the pocket. Now he's going deep and throws it out of bounds. He's throwing 56 passes today. See, that's the thing about Road to Glory, is that whenever you sim, sometimes the other team just has some ridiculous stats, like 56 passes. And on 3rd and 10, 3, 2, 1, and oh my god, they actually got a touchdown. That's going to make this look like a 1-possession game, even though we all know it wasn't. But final score, 50-43. We get out of here with a win. I wish we had been able to maintain a 3-score lead, because I feel like that would have really helped us in the rankings. But, you know, I'll take a 7-point win. I think the defense kind of gave up once they realized we had one. But today was a pretty okay game. I mean, we didn't throw a pick, so that's good. We had 7 total touchdowns, obviously. 20 of 27, 467 yards. We played pretty good. But let's go ahead and look at some stats now. Okay, so we went 20 of 27, 467 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. 74% of our passes were completed. We were sacked 11 times. Now, a lot of that is me scrambling and obviously standing in the pocket too long, but that's still a problem. Rushing-wise, we had 23 carries for 33 yards. Obviously, 11 of those were sacks, so it's taken away from those yards. I wish we could see how many yards I had without the sacks. Like, how many did I get in the 12 carries that I had? Receiving-wise, D.D. Westbrook, 7 catches, 157 yards, and a touchdown. Jeffrey Mead, 5 catches, 115 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dimitri Flowers, 4 catches, 91 yards, and a score. Jarvis Baxter, 3 for 83 and a score. And Micaiah Quick had 1 catch for 21 yards. But anyway, let's go ahead and... I can't talk. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week to see who our opponent is, and also to see if we moved up in the rankings. Okay, so our next opponent is the 1-6 TCU Horned Frogs. I have no idea what happened to them, but we move up to number 5 in the rankings. Is there any good skill upgrades, please? You know, a carrying would be nice, but we'll just do that. I'll spend 4,000 on just release. Season stats, we don't really need to look at that yet. Obviously, we will look at those at the end of the season, as I do every year. And then we'll check Heisman Watch. We had 7 total touchdowns, so I'm assuming Yeah, we're still on the top of that. And I don't think we'll be changing anytime soon unless we have one really bad game. BCS, actually, let's check conference standings. Is K-State still undefeated? Please be yes. All right, they won this week. So they are 6-0. Oh my God, they move up to 3 in the top 25 coaches poll. Well, let's check BCS and see where everyone's at. In the BCS rankings, number 1 is UCLA. Number 2 is Florida State. Number 3 is Kansas State. And then you got Boise State at number 4. We're the top team that is not undefeated at number 5. And then we got Oregon at number 6. Louisville at number 7, who actually did play a game this time. Then Georgia dropped from 5 to 8 after losing to Florida. Mississippi State went from 10 to 9. LSU is number 10. Georgia Tech lost 24 to 34 to UNC and dropped from 3 to 12. That's gotta suck. North Carolina went from unranked to 17 after beating number 11 Georgia Tech. And Clemson beat North Carolina State and went from unranked to 23. And then Northwestern went from unranked to 25 after beating Iowa. That's just the ones that I decided to say. Really no reason to that. West Virginia dropped to 16. Baylor is still at 14. Obviously, we still have to play them. And now, what's the last? I think that's all we can look at. I was thinking there's something else, but there's really not. We can see who's supposed to win this game next week. Obviously, I think, yeah, it's going to be us. They have the number 55 passing defense in the country. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time.